I pretty much always know when I'm not gonna make it on time, so I intentionally set it to 7:30 as the stream, and it still didn't work out for me. I'm just gonna make sure I have enough storage on here. Yeah, I should. Hmm. Oh, let me post the stream really quick. But yeah, oh, what was that? Oh, it looked like an article. I didn't get to read it. I'll have to read it later. If I can find it. I thought there was an article. Okay, 1 second. I freaking just hate, for whatever reason, my stream computer always just unhooks from OneDrive. I always have to re-sign in every single time. It didn't used to be like this, but now it does. Why, Bill? I use this computer like multiple times a week. And it's only because I make thumbnail on one computer and then I send it to the other. Or I put it on OneDrive. Okay, we good? I think we're good. Give me a sec. Let me get this thing up and going. But yeah, we are playing Prime Hunters today. Yay! I say it's the forgotten Prime game, but it kinda is. Because you might question, well, what about What about Federation Force? And like, well, nobody's ever gonna forget about that game because we'll never let Nintendo live that down. But it's important. It's important for Prime. It's gonna be very important for Prime 4. Very, very important. Nah. I'll just see what this looks like when we get it going. Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud. Oh, I forgot to do that. I was muted. I'll just start it again. This is a weird Metroid game. It's a weird game. Mostly having to do with the fact that just they introduced a different bounty hunters to the world. Yeah, and then like you can tell from the cutscenes that it was definitely a DS game. After Arc Raiders, my audio is all kind of jacked up. Yep, this game is definitely, they had a plan with it. Where's my mouse? There it is. I do not know though where the care for, there was like a bunch of first person shooters on the DS. And this there is working online. Apparently. Apparently. It's not gonna do anything, is it? It might just be like, you know, having to play with people. That, in reality, there is no one actually playing this game. Ooh, am I gonna be able to get out of this? Just gotta let you fail, game. You gotta fail for me. There must be something it likes. Oh, there it is. So it doesn't work. I was curious. I didn't think anyone was streaming today anyway. Okay. Oh, my bad. So I think this is relatively a short game, if I can remember right. Depends on how fast you play through it. I booted it up earlier just to see how it looked. Oh, I guess we're doing this one. Here we go. Secret to ultimate power. Okay. Repeating neural thread originating from an uncharted read. Okay, I'm not gonna read. Just got a job to do, I guess. I forgot. There's like, that's our exposition of the game. So this originated the different locations you fly to that Prime 3 ended up copying. The one thing I do like about these cutscenes though that plays, they remind me of the old, like, I think it's the Japanese commercial for the first Prime. That's what it reminds me of. It's just the... I pressed the button. I had my button on the tab button. Can I leave? Audio is so crunchy. Give me a sec. I may need to... Oh, it does have the cursor. Let me pull up the key mappings really quick. Thing is, there's a bunch of key mappings for it that work to make everything seamless, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine with just using the touchscreen. I just need to know how to pause. It's V, I guess. I wanted to see the cutscene. Doesn't matter, but letting go of tab is a select button itself. I gotta watch it. Cause sure enough, it wants to. That's all. That's all I was doing. Yeah, I had to hold. I'm holding down the tab button because if I let go, it's gonna skip. Maybe not right there. So there's a button you hold, one of the tab buttons, and that's what basically pulls up the cursor down on the touchscreen. And usually you would have to, you know, do this and hold the button to aim and everything, but you don't have to do that in this. You don't have to do any of this. It's all seamless, so where it's on its own. But if I'm in a point where, okay, you know, I'm fighting something and I need change beam, that's when you would press this button and that'll cycle your beams. So this is the first of the Prime games where you do not lose your abilities. What you start off with is you don't lose any of it. Okay. Let me turn down the headphones audio. Oh, right there. Can I save that? That's like the one thing I haven't saved. Yes. Yeah. I always like the audio design. I don't know if you ever get a double jump. But I don't know. I believe yeah, C is scanning. Yes, I know. Teleportation device is not receiving power. Okay. It is written that the Olympic power shall materialize when 6 frequencies shimmer in the divine spectral sequence. Okay. I forgot about that. Because there's almost like this ghost thing here, but yeah, I mean, this isn't perfect, but it's not perfect, but when we're actually playing the game, it'll be fine. This does play really well as a DS game, though. I hate that we just seemingly moved away from having you know, first-person games that controlled like this on the DS. We moved away from this and went to gyro for some reason. Yeah, it's like, for some reason, gyro is just that much better, even though you have to move yourself to play. I do not remember scanning much than this, though. I don't think there's really much for lore in this game. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how, I can't even remember how the game progresses. Like, I remember sequences. I remember sequences, but I don't remember what you're doing, like, objective-wise. I can't remember. It is the one weird game where it takes a couple shots. You have to shoot like 3 or 4 shots, then you're able to charge. Hmm. That is the closest thing we have to a Metroid in this game. It'd be interesting if I was able to change my beam based off the mouse wheel. So what I do is, I think there is a button for it. Oh, they mapped it to one of the mouse buttons. That's nice. I just appreciate how clean the beam looks. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. That still works. And I haven't even messed with any of the sensitivity at all. Gunship. Confirmed arrival of an identified vessel at Celestial Archives. Extreme caution is advised. Yeah, you start it, for not being a retro game, a retro studios game. This does a lot of stuff that we see eventually in Prime 3. I remember dying in this area back then because it's like, oh, the game's so hard and I don't know what I'm doing. The game's a bit interested. I probably won't show it too much. Artifacts are encoded. These artifacts are necessary to activate the portal. This game's pretty open-ended. It's pretty open-ended to the point where you can just go to basically any planet in any order and finish it up. Or you can just do one thing in the planet, move on to the next one, go back to one. Because I remember the first time I was playing this, I was all over the place. I didn't know where I was supposed to go at all. Game does not have a hint system, if I can remember right. And that's, I think that's what you're needing right there, is those cubes. If I remember right, it's something simple. Do I really just gotta walk away? I remember it being something simple. Security device that protects the artifacts. This device can be unlocked with the proper key. Oh, what the heck? Imagine how much faster I'm doing this than on the DS. It's like, where are they coming from? Here we go. Artifacts cover. Yeah, so we're getting. I think there's like 3 or 4 artifacts per planet. I don't remember a thing of this game's music. It has music. I do not remember it at all. I think this is one of the games that has Enter Morph. What do you think I've been doing, game? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, how am I gonna do this? So I'm gonna have to hold tab, move. Oh, I forgot. So how would you do this? No, you can. Yeah, I have to. Can I do that with just... No, I can't do that. I have to have my cursor and then boost. But I don't remember. I can't think of very many places where you had to use the morph ball. Or at least boost ball. Go on, turn around. Yeah, I just hate we moved away from stylus controls. Because that would have been the one thing that would have been nice about playing Federation Force. Is if I was able to just play with my stylus. I'm like, no, use gyroscopes. Everybody wants gyro. Gyro is the future. Movement is really fast, so that's why I'm struggling a little bit on platforming. I don't think I could. So can I? I thought I did it for a sec. I don't think I'd be able to play a hacked version of Prime and use mouse and keyboard. It just feels so unnatural. Oh no, it's the first hunter. So we're like on the other side, I believe. Or did we circle? Or yeah, we are on the wrong side. We're on the right side, but let me finish exploring. So yeah, well, you'll just randomly come across hunters other than a few scripted segments. Ten. Sheesh. Hey, the music's not bad. Gunship transmission, pilot, dock ship identified as bounty hunter Candon. Your warp signature was traced. I assume hostile intent. Yeah. So you get a mysterious transmission about a weapon, ultimate power or whatever, and some other bounty hunters also got the transmission, and we all are just gonna fight it. We're all gonna fight for it. And this is just where we fight. Why is the missile is... For some reason, missiles are a little hard to... Like, the sensitivity goes crazy. That is nice that they just mapped that to my mouse. Yeah, this game was like coded to be just a shooter. It's weird when it's like, oh, headshot. I'm like, oh yeah, good job, Samus. Headshot. So you defeat him and then he'll come back later when he wants. If I remember right, everyone about plays different. When I did play the multiplayer, it was mostly played Samus. I think I played the Space Pirate. I don't remember his name. And then I played the Spore or something. I played the sniper essentially. It was super easy to play. Pretend to be a sniper in this game. It is easy to kill, especially with headshots. I never bothered getting all the items in this game though. We got that one. That one. I don't remember when you get their abilities. Did you get to copy their abilities? It's kind of how I'm remembering the game being. You almost don't even bother charging your beam. It's just funner just to shoot. In this case, it just chugs. I remember this. Ship Delta portal activated. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you can teleport back to the ship pretty easily going through one of those. That's an item. I forgot. Basically, all the items you do get in this game are just all revolving around the other bounty hunters. Projectile sensitivity. Binary subscripture. Artifact contains precise frequency of the stronghold. Portal spectral. Transponder allows anything within the teleportation matrix to warp from one point to another. Cool. Yo. Master's Hunter. That's kind of what it ends up being. What's up, Jason? We're playing Prime. I'm playing Prime Runners. Can't remember. Okay, I did not have to do that in order. Want to play Hunters online right now? We can. I'm gonna be... Rusty's probably not the right word. But it's like, I'm playing with mouse keyboard controls. But we can. Portal activated, long-ranged. Thermomagnetic resonance scanners indicate remote and inaccessible chambers. Use the portal to access the inaccessible. I'm also using mouse keyboard. Yeah, I mean, that's just about everybody, so... I need to remember... I'm sure this does not have an autosave, if I remember right. Do I have to just go back to the ship? It's been so long. Also, I think this is one of the only Metroids that has fall damage. No. I'm thinking of... just falling into space or something will kill you. This is gonna take me away. Oh, okay. That was right. That was right. It does have fall damage. Okay. Okay. At least in the online multiplayer. I know, like, if you are in certain areas, you will die. While in most, Metroids, you just reload, you lose a little bit of health. So how does this work? Do we got to do like a friend match or something? Gonna get smoked. We'll see. How does this work on here? It doesn't work on the Nintendo Wi-Fi. I'm guessing we do like a multi-card or something. Take like 5 minutes setup. Okay. Let me get my water. Hit the rival radar. remember playing the sniper, but it's like you never would want to do that. Oh. Probably wouldn't want to do that on a 1v1. Was finishing I Am Legend? You watched that movie? Is it as good as we remember? You need to set up your Wi-Fi? Oh. No. Will that be in the settings? No. No. Yeah, Wi-Fi in the game. No hit multiplayer, go back. I'll wait. Only play sniper if you have gamer jars ready. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that was the one. Oh, I gotta configure my Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen the Nintendo DS UI in so long. Oh, this is so nostalgic. I'm just gonna take this off just in case. Okay, hit the top part. Scroll down. Yeah, I turned it off for a sec. It'll come back. Okay, hit no. Yep, hit no. Oh, okay. Do I need to hit no on the auto obtain IP address as well? Okay. It was fine actually. First time I saw it to completion. Only seen parts of it on television before. I liked the movie. I like basically the whole movie up until the end. Hit edit. I'm in edit. Man, I miss the DS. So how are you guys doing this? I know, we're doing this with like witchcraft. do miss the DS. Yeah, Nintendo just decided to let the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection just work for us. Set up a DHCP relay. Because I almost think we gotta probably leave the auto IP address, I'm guessing. For the numbers in secondary also, okay. I grew up only knowing about the alternate ending where where he returns the lady vampire and the mobs leave. I don't remember it. Oh, I think I knew about it. And it says it's invalid. Do I need to keep the IP address like auto obtain? Leave this in place? Yeah, that's what Bill Gates would want us to do. Not want us to do. Don't disable Windows Defender. I could just do it. Check. It saves if I leave it on the auto IP. Okay. Theatrical ending where he blows up the grenade is fine too. Yeah. That ends up being a... That ending ends up being... Okay. Restart the emulator, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We're emulating. I didn't want to break it to you. It'll generate a friend code for you. I'm assuming... No. Hit find game. Okay. This is neat. I know Mr. Nintendo ain't gonna be happy about it. He might even cancel my pre-order for Prime 4. They'll get in touch with Amazon. We need to go worldwide. Hopefully this would actually just You know what? My memory's not great with this game. I was honestly thinking this you had more than 4 people playing at a time. Yeah, Mr. Nintendo cares about my safety to where I need a friend code to pay with people online. Very important. Nintendo cares about my safety. Oh no, error code. I gotta think of when I was playing this back then. Probably like 2010. No, I mean like 2008 or something. I think I remember playing this with 2010, I mean 8, and would consistently get people to play. Laptop took too long. Yeah, I liked I Am Legend. Yeah, about so many. There you go. I think it'll just crap out eventually, right? It'll stop searching and just accept it. iRobot is much better, really? Yeah, like so many of the first party Nintendos. First party Nintendo games all had like single cartridge Wi-Fi. Pick Alienos perk. I don't know. Oh, I forgot. You had to unlock them. I forgot. I'm just gonna play Samus. Of course you're playing the sniper. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, let's go here. iRobot, I would think, would almost feel a little bit more hit and miss, but it's been so long. Sniper was the play, though. That's what I used to do, too. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Ah. Oh yeah, you do have fall damage. Yeah, it's just because it's just because it's multiplayer. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, you do have double jump. I forgot. There it is. I was like, how do you snipe? That looks uncomfortable. I couldn't remember how to snipe. Ah, there you go. That's what you get. I take 1 second to change out of my missile and I die. I got him. I got him. You're kidding me. Ow. Do you get like a limited amount of times you can double jump? Eh. I remember this being fun back then. But yeah, playing the sniper is the way to go. I'll do one more and then I want to go back to playing it. Playing the game. I don't really want to play the other two. You're playing the guy that's in the new game. Combat Hall is usually what I remembered. It was these two, so it's the ones I played. I appreciate it. I have not gotten to play this game's Wi-Fi in so long. Or the multiplayer. No, we don't talk about Federation forces. Why did they put us right next to each other? You want to do this? Let's go. My bad. Spaceball. Golly. Good on the aiming. Ha. Wasn't it... What was it called? What was that horrible... Oh, I messed up. Aim assist. This is basically Quake 3. This was supposed to be the Halo killer. There's only like one power up here. You rock jump? I don't know if I want to try. I lost. Hey, it was a lot closer than it should have been. Well, this works now, Tim. We can play multiplayer. Yep, GG's. Thanks for helping me set it up. I know how to do it now. Frankly, I think I would have done better on a DS. Game just plays a little weird. Yeah. I killed you a couple times. Yeah, and plus I'll get the sniper eventually. For whatever reason, I do not remember it only being 4 players. I feel like in my mind I was remembering like 6 or 8, which would have been pretty crazy. Using the wrong emulator also? How? Using an outdated emulator? I'm using Melon Prime. Unless I'm using an outdated version. Weapon select? Oh, really? Okay. Is there anything good about the updated ones? Do you have Twitter? I do. You can. My name on Twitter is basically the same it is on here on YouTube. Solon_VT. Pretty much. Yeah. I have a Twitter page for this game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is Metroid Hunters. Okay. Yep, I'll look into it. Yeah, so you need to collect these 3 and then you get to go to a portal. The updated emulator is way better than the one you're using. Okay, that's good to hear then. Oh, I forgot about these. We have active players there? Oh, okay. Cool. I'll look it up. I forgot how repetitious these fights are. No, yeah, this is an actual game. The multiplayer is just good. It just actually also has multiplayer to it. It has a single player. Yeah, the cutscene quality, I was saying earlier that it reminds me of, say, like the Japanese commercials for Prime. It's just early 2000s quality television, you know, TV quality. But I liked it. Eh. I need to just let it come to me. Like, I'll just wait for it to come to me. We have an option in the emulator to unlock all maps, hunters right off the bat. Oh, okay. So you can play online right off the bat. Yeah. Yep, I'll definitely look into it. Does the game happen to play any better on that emulator? It's like already right now, it's like hard to complain. But it's more so just performance wise. Oh, you don't want to come to me. Yeah. At Metroid Hunters. Okay. Game is 10 times better? Okay. If I don't finish playing this tonight, I might just get that running then. It won't even take long to download it right now. Yeah. Ah, go. Is there something I'm missing here? He didn't like me jumping. Okay. I'll probably consider it then. Ooh, what was that? My @ is just Solon_VT, just like my YouTube channel. The song was always neat. I don't think they ever give a legitimate reason as to why I'm escaping. Okay, yeah, it's not receiving power. Okay, I'll check it out when I get back to the ship. Well, for a DS game... Oh, shit. No, my bad. I accidentally clicked C. This was a somewhat semi-early DS game, if I remember right. I want to say 2006. Man, I do go through missiles. Because I remember it came out and then Prime Theory released the next year. DS Life Science, yeah, 04 to, yeah, that is right. Yeah, I almost thought about playing First Hunt, like today, but there's like no reason to do it. Just a weird demo. Okay, I might have my DMs locked. I didn't know. Headshot. Oh, okay. Yep, I'll do that in a sec when I'm in save. Is the demo an actual vertical slice of... It's just like a proof of concept of how the gameplay is. Pretty much just that. It plays the same other than... For some reason, Samus has ammo in the game. So me doing this right now is ammo. One of the first times I played it, I got to the end of the demo and I couldn't shoot anymore. So like right here, oh, I can't leave. It's very short, it is bare bones, and it's the only time Metroids even appear in, because Metroids aren't even in this game, but they are in First Hunt. So like, this game's open-ended. I could go to this planet, but I don't need to. As far as I remember, you don't need to. I might need to. It's been so long since I played this. It's funny, this game is literally my favorite game, but I never even played the campaign before. You're what? What now? What now? I mean, the multiplayer is fun, but... This is fun. What was button? It was B. Okay. It's plenty fun. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want the amount of tabs I have on my browser to get exposed. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Boop may know. Let me double check. Yeah, we have. I'm not gonna call her that. But then she's right here. We got friend over here. So did you reply to it on my post? Oh, that's weird. It doesn't pop. Oh, that's sad. Your replies end up. Yeah, I see it now. They're not in my mentions because they show them off as spam. Yeah, there's 2 replies. Okay. I'm assuming just down here, Melon DS Windows. Okay. Because I did download like Melon DS. Thinking about why I don't like Metroid since that's short. I did think it was funny. You replied to person in the comments that was like, "Yeah, you're the person in the short that asked or is talking about it." So that is funny. There's a configuration setting. Yeah, I'm in US. One guy by myself. Okay. Because I had Melon DS from last week when I was messing with it. And then there was Prime DS. And then I just installed this, but it's a configuration setting. It's not necessarily an application. Yeah, extract files, then drop my ROM into the folder. Oh, it's labeled as the 13th. Will this work? Because my save data probably won't transfer. Yeah, and I mean, this is honestly, this aspect ratio is not what I want to use. Oh, the save actually transfers over. That's interesting. You can change aspect ratio? Okay. Oh, yeah, and then the Metroid, the options are here. Screen layout. Oh, that is weird. So is it going to be mirrored? Also in view, yeah. Okay. You can go to config video settings and then change resolution. Oh, okay. WinGL Classic. Where's my 1440p? Oh, that is weird resolutions here. Your PC might be better, so I may... Yeah. No, it's not much to... something that's close to what I have. Okay. We'll see what that does. Anyway, I noticed that I need to follow goals or I get bored in open-ended games, with the goal in most Metroid games being either survive or kill at everything, which doesn't always mix with slow exploration. So it's like, the idea is that you think you're probably having to kill and do everything, but it's like you're trying to go to a path and something is stopping you from reaching your goal. And most of the time you need an item to do so. And a lot of it comes down to just exploration. Oh, do you want to unlock all hunters and maps for online? It doesn't matter. I can probably get on the Discord at some point and ask. None of this is changing for me. Vertical. It's the pacing that gets bogged down with you can't be here yet. I get that. Go to Metroid, input settings, other settings, check the box. Oh, okay. I'll do that in a second. Oh, so that's where my issue is. So how can I get rid of this top? You can also change your mouse sensitivity in the game there. Oh, okay, that I'll probably actually do. Oh, it's the mirror that's in the hybrid option. Oof, stretch. Yeah, the top right screen. Since it is mirroring. Oh. Because I almost need to have it be nat. Okay, that's not right. Forced widescreen. Emphasize top. If I can have it be even. Yeah, and I get that about like, oh, you can't be here yet. There are certain parts in some games like this where it's almost like depending on the game, there are some items or some things that are blocking your path that are such late game items that it is annoying that why are they here so early on in the game? Pretty sure you can put the radar in the middle. Did you read that Planetarian visual novel? I haven't yet. Doesn't matter, I guess. It's just for the cutscenes. because you could do... It's just when cutscenes play. It's taken off Steam. Yeah. It got taken off Steam? Really? Let me mute that really quick. Oh, I can just do it here. That is auto. Yes. They added the, oh, that's nice. They added cards. Let's go. So, oh, what I could, oh, I think I know what I can do. We can make it horizontal like this. And what I'll do is, can I just change? I need to make the video one, the top one, bigger. If I could just separate them. Yeah, they're in game. Let me pull them up. Yeah, so. Oh. So yeah, these stickers, the badges, I already got some. Hit emphasize top. Okay. Yo, Fangban. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. He got his own card. That's sick. Hit emphasize top. Screen sizing, emphasize top. Okay, so this is kind of what I was getting to. And then I just need to change the aspect ratios. There we go. There we go. These settings are crazy. I can change it a little bit. Oh no, not by much. Oh, because emphasize top is now priority. No, that's okay. So we go here, other settings. All 100s unlocked. Yep, I got it there. Cool. And I'll just restart it now. Yeah, I could have just restarted it. Cool. Then I have all maps ready to go. Cool. Thank you. I'll see if it does play much better. Tim wasn't here, so I'll let this play. Weevil was his name. Thanks a lot. I do appreciate it. Such a weird game. I'll see you in the Discord. Play online. Yep, will do. I'll get it. I'll get joined in. Nice graphics. Okay. You know, for that one cutscene, I probably could have changed it a little bit. Okay, so now the whole cursor thing isn't here. I guess I'll see. Okay, so that one is there. If I remember right, I don't need to move to the other planets. I can just keep going at the same one. Or shuttles. Oh, okay, that's just in-game. Okay, so that's a different mapping. An idea having both screens be two different shots of the same cutscene. Yeah, it seems like a lot of games did that for a while. So that's the map. How do I use the cursor then? I tried playing this game with a modern Xbox controller and the aiming was usable but not precise because it's made for a DS touchscreen. Input settings. It's like, how do I get to using the touchscreen? Like how the other emulator was using. Oh, shift can use the morph ball. That's nice. Yeah, that last shot in the opening intro is about the only one that it does use both screens as a full, like as a full picture. Yeah, they remapped that one button to use the touchscreen. You can bind whatever button you want there. Just click the spot and hit the button. Yeah. On a DS, they weren't that much smaller, I believe. Click what it's bind to and change it. Well, the thing is, it's like menu now. It's like, what option would it be to just use the touchscreen? Like a cursor. Mouse left is shoot, scan, map, transform. The different weapons. Yeah, there's like no option. I can see. Aim sensitivity. UI, okay, it's F. No. Well, that's the thing. Like, I can't just change this. Because I'm not wanting to, I don't want to rebind the menu and map button. Okay, so what is M? Before I change it. Well, see, like, that's not it. Yeah, I can remap this, that's fine, but what I want is, like, on the other emulator, I had a way where I moved a small cursor on top of the touchscreen to where I could select everything. And now I don't have that. Like, that might be hard to find. Will this pull up twice? Yeah. That's not in this emulator? Okay. This other emulator is way louder. Okay. So that just means I need to get good at using the weapon wheel when I eventually get to it. That's okay. Yeah. I want to say I noticed it's better, but that might not be true. I may need to. Time for when wings meet then? Oh, that game? Apparently this week's full of games. Anniversaries, Fatal Fury is 34. Yeah, I was seeing everyone talk about the 360. I'm just gonna do what the game wants me to. I'll go to a different planet. That is nice, though, to be fair. I don't have to keep doing something else. Because the design of the emulator made it for online play, and nobody wants to use the the mouse to hit buttons on the touchscreen. Yeah, and the other emulator could do that, but I just like the option of doing else. Yeah, I remember being able to just click that thing, but yeah, this will be good in the long run. Time for where wing. Oh. Isn't it like where West meets? I don't remember what the game was called. Someone's been playing it that I saw. Someone's been playing that. I can't think of it. It's like one of the Phase Connect. Yep, this works. I'll just get used to it. And it's going to be for the better. It will be. I want to say I notice it feels better already, but I don't know. That could just be me. Yeah, don't get Tim started on Final Fantasy for 13. Eh. It's like, man, you did say, yeah, it's definitely for Sleepo. Yeah, and maybe mouse aiming is enhanced compared to the earlier. I want to say that's what I'm noticing, but I'd almost have to go back and check. Maybe you should play the single player, because it is good. Yeah, because I've played this a few times back in the day, like 3 or 4 times, I would say. It might be more like 3 times. What the? Oh, I can stand. Yeah, I'm gonna just see how it ends up playing for me first before I just change it. Yeah, go. I wanted to hit. Yeah. Shift was boost ball. Oh, the mouse. I'm controlling with the mouse. That was throwing me off. Okay. There was a reason why the controls started feeling really weird, because I was moving with my keys and the mouse at the same time. I'm still modifying my aiming to get the best feel for it. Yeah. For sure. So what is there? Visual novels getting taken off Steam? Yeah, shield. I'm surprised Retro didn't let Artifact slip in. Go, go, go. You know, I meant to see who actually developed this game, but I forgot to. Because they British? I thought they were like a Texas company. I thought Retro was in Texas. Online play definitely has lag you need to get used to. Always shooting in front where opponents will be. Yeah. That I can understand being hard to make that work. Oh, this does make use of the scroll, though. That's nice. Weapon or the wheel. Nintendo software technology. Randall. Vaseline Pitchford. Oh. I don't want to talk about him. Samus's model almost looked better there for a sec. You're using a controller and a mouse instead of a keyboard. I've thought about playing games like that, but I just haven't needed to ever. Oh. What are you doing up there? Yeah. Yeah, it's personal preference because I don't have a PC. Oh, only playing on a laptop. Mesh Fantasy Star GameCube keyboard. I feel like I gotta have one of those at some point. Sort of like using a Switch Joy-Con or a Wii Nunchuck. Yeah, because my first thought is how Left 4 Dead is in the arcade. Basically use a nunchuck. Ah. It is, this does feel unnatural. It feels unnatural to play Metroid like this. It's a Bionicle. I'll maybe eventually try out the Joy-Con mouse, but I'm not buying a Switch 2 yet for Prime 4. I'll get a Switch 2 eventually, but I'm not buying one right now. If you shoot and hold down the buttons, you will charge your missiles. And the next one will be a homing missile? Is that something new? Because I do not remember. Ow. I do not remember that being in the original game. At all. Fire a missile and then hold the button. What in the world? That's not in the original game, is it? That's her special infinity weapon in this game? I might not have never known that. Yeah, I mean, that's weird to me. But the Switch 2 Enhanced Edition has 4K at 60 FPS. I'm happy at least it's just 60 FPS. I'll be fine with 1080 for now. Yeah, imagine just automatically going to playing the game on Yuzu. Yeah, so if I would have known that, I might have had a chance. That could have helped me out. So yeah, we implemented the seeker missiles from Prime 2. Yeah. That's why Samus is so broken in this game? Oh, okay. So she is good. I knew she was at least good. PS5 Pro can only do 60 FPS at 1080. It depends on the game. Yeah. That's who I used to play back then. Because it was easy. Was easy to get kills. I think I remember these later ones actually getting hard, but it's been a while. Yeah, I'm really impressed on how well this game looks being upscaled. And I am playing on like the highest percentage or so. It's a fun game. At least this is like one of the games where it's still very much playable. Oh, come on, my aim sucks. It's very, I can just pop this in my 3DS if I wanted to and still have a good time. I just don't remember the lore reason as why I have to escape this place. It's not blowing up, but they want you to leave. This is what Prime could have been like on the 64DD. Yep. It would have looked something close to this. Like most DS games just inherently almost look like N64 games. Octolith. The cannon holds the power. Yeah, I just don't know what... I've done it before because I've been curious, but once I leave this place, it's going to go through an escape sequence and I have to leave. It wants me to leave for some reason. If you don't leave, you just die. But it's like, what's the threat? If it's not going to... No planet's being blown up or anything. It's like, it's fine, Samus, it's okay. You can try the other video settings, also like OpenGL. Oh, go this way. It may be better. Not exactly sure though. I just keep messing around with it. But if you change it back to the software, the game looks like it would be on DS. Yeah. Go. But like the arm cannon, it's like it's a good thing it looks as good as it does because it's right in my face. It's the space pirate. Yeah, it's a very grainy looking game. Go. Yeah, as soon as I started up the game last week, that was the first thing I noticed, like, wow! Much like the Nintendo PlayStation, the N64DD was still the technology, just on a slightly larger disc format. In a way, I'm glad the 64DD failed, just because... I don't know. It's like the expansion pack was somewhat of a hassle to have when I was younger. And it just was nice having games just work. Software rendering is what happens when a computer lacks 3D accelerated graphics card. Yeah, I cannot remember if it's actually giving me context as to what I need to be doing here. Other than like, oh, I'm getting a key. I'm so glad you actually wanted to play online with me. I've asked people who've streamed this game before and they all turned me down. I mean, I haven't played the online in so long. I was open towards it because I heard we had the multiplayer worked. God, the soundtrack in this game. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to be shown how to make it work. Go. Yeah. I remember putting good amount of time into it, into the multiplayer. Like, what the heck? The song's actually good. Either cyber kill or anything. Anything else is secondary. Dun, 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 dun. It's either like Harmony of the Hunter. It probably is Harmony of the Hunter. One of the one of the fan CDs, I think, has a remix of one of these songs. I showed you how to search online in order to play with a friend lobby. Both need to add each other's friend codes. Oh, this way you can play different game modes. I forgot there were other game modes. There's probably like some kind of capture the flag, but come here. Up you go. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if you've played Prime 2's multiplayer. This is like substantially better. Prime 2 is like deeply influenced by Halo on that long. They're like, we need multiplayer. This song's chill. As I say in an ice area. Okay, so I won't be able to... Oh, no, I can. Will I be able to? 7 game modes? I don't know if I've played them all just because I would have been reliant on being able to play with people. Yeah, don't laugh at that. That was not an intentional pun. Please don't. Come here. So there are things I can do. Yeah. Wish I played this game back in the day. Only play with my brother. Friends in a local wireless play. I don't know how much of it I did play, but I played enough of it. I got a feel for it. And even at the time, it almost felt like I was playing it past its heyday, but in reality, I played it like 2 years after it released. Or so. Okay, so I might need to go somewhere else. Yes. But it's like, be happy you were able to play it now. I can just fling the mouse. Go. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Is the weirdest room in the whole game. Like, what is this? Your hand cramps are non-existent. I think my accuracy was pretty good for the stylus. I don't know. I was pretty happy with how I played that game. Controls the entire neural ensemble by processing input from the thalamic coil. Okay. Yeah, like out of all the Prime games, this one, I'll admit, this one's just a shooter. This doesn't have very much Metroid to it. We got our first item. Fleshy tendrils. I mean, that's one thing. That's one thing, but then there's like this giant brain, which is also, I guess, not very unlike Metroid. I want to play Quake Marina. I still haven't ever played any of the Quakes. Heard it's very similar to this game. I wouldn't have any like reference as to how this plays. Yeah, no real idea. I may need to come back here. Yeah, it's sports field. Also Unreal tournament. I just always assumed Quake was multiplayer, like just exclusively multiplayer. Yo. Where am I going? Haven't they been like waiting on a new Quake for a while? People have been. It's funny, you can actually change the speed you play this game. Like most emulators, yeah, just speed the whole game up. Not initially, much like with his big brother, Doom, Quake became more popular as multiplayer. Yeah, that's all I know about it as. Even Samus, ever since we changed the changed the emulator, Samus looks better too, I would say. Yeah, Quake champions. Like, I don't know basically anything about Quake, but that much I do kind of remember. It might just be her colors. It's like Samus's colors look better. I don't know if I needed to go up. I didn't need to go up. That is not all. I'm glad I helped you set up everything play online. Hopefully you'll become a regular in the Discord server. I try to. My bandwidth on how many places I can be on Discord can slow me down, but yeah, I'll try and get on there and hang out. How big is it, like active users and all? Good small community. Yeah. Yeah, there's these. Oh, they do have lore in this game. I forgot. Okay, that's good to hear. Where'd you go? Oh. Like 5 to 7 pretty active players, maybe 15. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, go. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Okay, we got that. I would almost expect to be done here. Go. She can jump way more than higher than I expect. I have lots of members, but most people just play once or twice and don't play again. Oh, they're just, and then they just stay in the on the Discord as a member. Been trying to recruit as many people as possible to play the game. That's cool. So am I going down or up? I don't need to go. Yeah, don't, yeah, no pump and dump. No. I just recently heard someone say that, and ever since then, it's been funny to me. Problem is the gap in skill level between veterans and noobs quite a lot. When you go to like recruit people to play this game, are they just like complete noobs, like they never played the game when it originally released? Oh, I thought I blew that up already. Like if they never played it when it released, basically trying to see what they missed out on. And the 3DS has scheduled maintenance? What do you mean the 3DS? Highly pleasing to Olympic aesthetics, this century cyborg is dormant until it senses an intruder and returns to a dormant state once the threat retreats. Crash Pillar levitates by means of anti-gravity, pollution, or attempting to smash. Quarry vulnerable. Okay, I need to shoot under it. Either they want to play the game or they played a little bit online back in the day, but I'm sure there are so many top players out there that would love to play this again. It's just weird to think about when it comes to this game. Like, I would have never assumed that the game was ever played like that. Yeah, come here. Problem is I just need to search online to find them, and hopefully they download the emulator and join the Discord. Yeah, it's one thing to have had a DS game like this, and then on top of it's Metroid, and this is the only game like this. So like for me, oh look, it's Silux. He's in Prime 4. Is he taking damage? No. Yeah, clans. Did I get locked out? I did. Online clans. Look at this guy. He got his own game coming up pretty soon. You know, back in the day... Oh, yeah, I did definitely do that. Where'd he go? So back in the day, I don't know if you ever did it on... One way you could get people to play with on online games, especially on Nintendo consoles, you always needed friend codes. What you'd almost have to do is just make a YouTube video. Just make a YouTube video with your friend code and just put out a plea to have people to play with. And I did do that with this game back then. So I got people's friend codes, and I did do that. I would have to see if the video is still up. It might be privated, but I do have it still. Yo, look, it's his ship. If he didn't have a ship in this game, he wouldn't be in Prime 3. We wouldn't even know what the ship was at the end of the game. We just didn't see this one ship. I got to the point where I got tired of using missiles so much. There's the ship. So many games on my modded DS, but this is literally the only one I play. Yeah, that's the thing. This game was pretty ahead of its time. I'd have to think about like in relation to the PSP, but the PSP released later. Here. Give me a sec. Let me pull up my YouTube. Quiet. The video autoplayed. I have to go to my other YouTube account and see. No, I think I took them down. I even deleted them. I was curious to see if I still had. Would they be on here? They might be. Can I go to the oldest? Filter. I can't believe I have old Prime 1 streams back in the day on here. I gotta just check really quick. I gotta go back and watch these and really cringe over these. I don't think I have it anymore. But yeah, it would just make it. You just make a YouTube video with your friend code in the description or something to get people to play with. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. It keeps cutting out. That's too bad. I got distracted because of you, Silux. I don't remember when I did. I did at some point, though. So there's nothing else here. I don't even know where we got that idea to do that. But we did. Every once in a while I get the boost ball, but it doesn't always work for me. Go down. We going up? We are going this way. I want to say these planets or these areas are typically a lot shorter. And let's go this way, it's faster. Eh. Like rolling this one, it's not exactly the one you probably should start off with, but this alleviates your issues with having blockages in the way. But it's not exactly very Metroid-like. I am severely low on missiles. I have a PSP, never played it. I've gotten better with playing my PSP, but I didn't get one until way, way later. It's like the same boss, different cutscenes. Golly. I know I'm making this harder for myself, but... Oh, I guess not. I could probably get away with just shooting the missiles, but... Yep. Come here. They are very generous with the health. Yeah. The charge beam is ridiculous. Come here. Okay, no, I was wrong. I was almost thinking one charge shot was as strong as all those missiles I put into it. Just go through, just wail at it. We'll get it eventually. My brother had one also and played a lot of Monster Hunter. Oh, you played Monster Hunter. Then you made good use, or he at least made good use of his PSP. Yeah, the one bad thing I hear about the campaign is that all the bosses are recycled. Yeah. That is a negative. I mean, they get harder at least, so it gets a little bit, but it's the same approach the whole time. What is that, my third one? Do not trust your senses, they deceive you. Yeah, pop it in. Do you play any of the other Metroids? I should actually just pop in First Hunt for the lulz. It's fine. It's just not this game. I just started going through Zero Mission on my DS. Yeah, Zero Mission's great. Zero Mission is actually a great one to start with. I just replayed it like a little over a week ago. I just replayed it. Ow. Oh. Yeah, this one took no time. Oh. Yeah, definitely go through them. The Zero Mission is a very good one to start on. I used to be a bit harder on it, but my recent playthrough has made me like it a bit more. I like the noise she makes when she jumps in that game. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that one's a good one to start with just because it does hold your hand a bit to where it helps you get through everything. For me, I get a little annoyed at that, but it's fine. Oh yeah, the music's excellent. It's like those songs are in the original game, at least most of them are. But those renditions are some of the best in the whole series. That's what I think of when I think Metroid music. I mean, yeah, that's the music that was some of the most iconic stuff for its time. Even then, like, there's some songs in Zero Mission that are in Super, so you are getting kind of a taste of what Super's soundtrack is like. Which that is the most iconic music in the whole franchise. I've never even seen the original Super Metroid gameplay before. Should watch them. So Super Metroid is a different game than Zero Mission. But, I mean, yeah. Zero Mission and Super Metroid are completely different games, but games like Zero Mission took inspiration from Zero Mission, or it took inspiration from Super Metroid as a basis to be remade. Oh, they're fighting. I never realized Metroid was as old of a franchise. Yeah, I mean, it's as old as Zelda is. It's just as old of as a franchise as as Zelda, but it just has never gotten the it's just never gotten the attention. It does do a lot better over here in America than Japan. It does do better over here, and that's really the only reason the franchise still lives. But yeah, it was back in '86. He just put up a force field. Never been a huge, yeah, it's never been a huge Nintendo staple compared to Mario. I mean, it kind of has been, just because it's stuck around for so long, but it just has never been a big seller. It just so happens they started making the franchises that just made more money. But you look back to when even like the first Smash Brothers, and like Samus is there, but at the time, like, you would of course think Samus should be there. It wasn't until franchises like Pokemon, and especially nowadays Animal Crossing, it just makes Metroid look so much like a weaker franchise. But we don't ask much. We ask for like one title, maybe two per generation, and the Switch did good on that, but it's been a while too. Yeah, sales wise. Is Animal Crossing don't even understand the point of the game? Well, the point of the game has changed so much. Just seems so pointless. But that's kind of, the game is just supposed to be about, Animal Crossing is just supposed to be kind of it is actually just a life sim, but in a weird way it feels so much more compelling when you're younger. So like when I played the original when I was young, it was super compelling, just because okay, there are locks. It's super compelling just for, I think there was a joke about it's the like the millennial dream of, you have to work a job, you don't have any money, you got to pay off your house loan, and you don't have friends. And it's like that game is supposed to either like match that feeling, or it'll help fill the void. Funny enough. But yeah, for a majority of the people I think nowadays that like it grew up with it, and that's how it is for me, because I played it back in the day, and I've played every entry, and I'll continue to play it just to see what happens with it. But the most recent game changed enough to where it's like, it doesn't exactly feel as much like Animal Crossing. But the game is definitely rooted in nostalgia. For me, especially. And I can say that with the fact of, like, I could go back and play the older entries, and I'll have more fun with those than the newest one. In my mind, I only think there's 4 games, but there's technically 5. Cannot be opened with that weapon. But yeah. Yeah, but I would be curious for people that didn't grow up with like something like Animal Crossing, to see how that is as an experience. My older brother played all the games also. Only played Pokemon Gold and that's it. I think Pokemon is probably also a franchise like that where it's you kind of need to have played that when you were younger. But that game specifically does target the childlike wonder of adventure. Like what a lot of Nintendo games do. Already got that one. I got a bunch of scans to find. And Pokemon Gold's a good one to have played. We're good there. Yep, that one's good. Already did that one yet. Yep, I did. Zelda. Oh. I want to play Pokemon, but I don't think I would have as much fun as I would now at age 27. So I would have thought the same thing. A few months ago, I went through and played all of Blue. Like actually went through and finished it for the first time. And it was still plenty fun. I think the older games are probably easier to play than the new ones. I think them being somewhat older, not as quality of life rich, kind of keeps the maybe not necessarily difficulty in check, but I feel like maybe it's just its rigid game design is what, I don't know, keeps it fun. It's not as hand-holdy. Where did that thing go? I just missed it. I'd rather play Zelda games. I tried to finish it when... Is it up there in the center? Tried to run it, but always stop somewhere and never get back to it. I'm pretty rough on Zelda. I would want to play Pokemon games in order differently. And that was my plan. Because I've only played the first 3 gens growing up, and I didn't like the 4th gen. And that's as far as I've ever went. And so my plan is to eventually go through and get to the 4th gen and just stick it out and just give it a good try. Yeah, I'm not so great on Zeldas. I get kind of bored of Zelda. The Zeldas I'm good with are just really the ones I liked. I can go back and replay the ones I liked, but it's hard for me to play anything new. Maybe not even necessarily new, it's just there was a window of time. There was a window of time where I was playing Zelda a bit more. Okay, so we're good there. Played Zelda a bit more, so the games I played in that period are the ones I like the most. I did play Wind Waker. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I think it's mostly just me. I like everything revolving around the boat and sailing. That was my favorite part of the game. I didn't care for the dungeons all that much. But like obviously the art style is just charming. Yeah, I fell. But yeah, when it comes to Zeldas, I just like the main one I like the most is Twilight Princess. That one's definitely my favorite. Yeah, so there's less sailing. It's like that's what I like though. I like the sailing. That was my favorite part. I just remember the controls getting kind of messed with. There's been a partial restored power. What in the world is going on here? I know it took so long, but it was... That's the... I liked the exploration it added. What in the world? I liked the exploration it added. I got to a point where it's like I'm sailing, like, oh, what's that island? And I go explore. Definitely made the game for me realistic. Yeah. That's an example of like, it's technically is probably an open world. Just by design. But I did like that one. Come here. And finding treasure in the water. With the bone. Yeah. I think I'd probably like Wind Waker more if I went back to it. Probably. What if I don't want to do that? I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, when it comes to Zeldas, it's just Ocarina time, Twilight Princess. I really like Minish Cap. It's like the only top-down Zelda I liked, or at least really liked. I think I've noticed that I prefer the Zeldas that most people don't care for. Okay, we go up there. I say that, but then at the same time I said I like Ocarina of Time. Twilight Princess has gotten more fans though. Oh, what did I do wrong? What do you want me to do here, game? It's like, what is that? What is that? It was a light. Controls are pretty touchy. Go. Yeah, I just want to move a little bit. Oh my goodness. If only I could just roll there. I'm gonna run out of time. I'm gonna run out of time. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. It is sad. Like I just can't play most Nintendo franchises like I used to. In a way, I just wish the franchises kind of grew up more with me. Because unfortunately, A lot of them I can only really enjoy because I have nostalgia for them. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Whoa, that could have screwed me over. I had to do that with a WASD button. That was weird. Yeah. Minish Cap's fun. I really liked Minish Cap. Minish Cap, I would almost compare, not compare, but it has the things I like. That maybe other Zeldas wouldn't have. Okay, so I can scroll like this. Like, there is a separate aspect to Minish Cap that just revolves around just exploring. Oh. And for that reason, it is nice. Oh, Phantom Hourglass? That one I have not played. I wouldn't mind it, though. Yeah. What am I supposed to do here? Spirit Tracks was fun. Spirit Tracks pushed me to my limit when it came to puzzles. Just on the line of just... I've never been so tested on a game before. And I never finished it either because I just never wanted to look up a guide towards the end of playing it. Because I got stuck in the final dungeon and then I never finished it. Am I gonna be able to jump that? Spirit Tracks is a lot of fun though. Like Nintendo was still doing pretty good around that time. Metroid wasn't though. Around that time, Other M probably came out around that time. If I'm thinking right. And then we went to a dark hiatus. Oh, okay, that was close. It's nice. This was finally like the first area that's really taking me a while. Okay, where do you want me to go now? Oh, is this a shortcut? Yes. Oh, this was the thing I was supposed to scan, but I got it myself. This reminds me a lot of Phandrana, just the music. Okay, are we good? I don't think we have them all. I need one more. Oh, I purposely dropped off. I did not press that button. Okay, so I fall down. I made it through. Okay, I got this one. Oh, I bet there's some doors I can go through then. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't remember how long this game was going to be to where I thought I could get it done in one stream, but that probably wasn't very realistic. Played a little multiplayer. You want to get smoked in some online play again? Oh, probably not tonight. I'm trying to go through these games again for Prime 4's release in like 10 days. Because after this, I have to go through Prime 2 and then Prime 3 within 10 days. And this should be a fast game to go through. But I'd rather be able to go through them. Yeah, because I've already gone through the original. I went through Zero Mission. I went through the first Prime. I went through Zero Mission and the first Prime again the weekend before this last one. So. Oh, am I getting lost? Come here. The bombs explode on impact. Yeah. Those two games in particular might not take a little bit longer, but I'm just not used to them as much. But it is Thanksgiving this week, but so I should have extra time to get through stuff. So I'm gonna need to go through a little bit better and explore this area. Is that a door or what? There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out. It's nice to see other people who do like this game, because I do think it's a bit forgotten. It's overshadowed. I mean, for somewhat good reason, but at the same time, it's like, it's definitely a good game on the DS. Good multiplayer and all that. So there's gotta be more stuff in here. Gotta find it. Wow, okay. But yep, I appreciate you coming by. Oh, I can't get that. Can I? That's not the intention, is it? Maybe. Okay. Yep, see ya. Yeah. So there was something in here if I further explored. Gee whiz. This place is a maze. That was the last one. I've already been here? No, I haven't. Just couldn't. Just have another door. Can't go through. Bombs must just impact off proximity. Okay, so that is where I started. Let me take a look. Oh, that's all. That's all that's here. Not very... It's way more confusing than it probably looks. Oh, okay. That was the door that was locked. You would think there'd be items in here. Ow. Oh, okay. That's gonna take me to a door I can't go to. This is gonna take me to a door I can't go to. This is going to... I've already gone that way. I knew it. There's way too much going on in this area to not have an item. Okay, we are leaving this area. I think I can go through this way if I remember. Probably not. Yep, I was wrong. For whatever rhyme or reason, some of those get shut off and the other ones don't. Okay. I do like this area. It's a little designed a little weird, but... Little designed a little weird. What did I just say? I didn't never... Oh, that's like ammo. Essentially. Are we good to go? Oh, I gotta go above. Ugh. Nice. Hi, kitty. I might get off somewhat soon. No reason to stay late if I'm not gonna finish it today. Kitty, you're not supposed to get up there. No. Yeah, I'll be with you in a sec. Kitty, no. Okay, so they have weaknesses. Come here. Oh, wow. Okay, we're not doing that again. Kitty, go away. No. Okay, that one actually did okay. I can't remember. I think I did prefer these bosses more than the other ones. My aim's no good though. Oh, that was a good shot. Come here. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of light beam. Yay. I can't remember how many of these I have to get. I always assumed it was like 8. But it would make sense if it was 6 because I think some of the, like these last two I went through, only have 1 in each. Our people are gone, yet we remain. And we gotta leave again for some reason. I definitely was wrong about this game being more open-ended. Completely was wrong about that. I forgot. Hey, you want me to go a certain way? Right? Oh, I thought I was gonna... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I should be fighting one of the hunters. I'll just stand still. It's easier to fire you. Where'd you go? There we go. It's almost just easier for me to just wail on it and just fire multiple times. Okay. Alrighty, up we go. I feel neglected. Oh, they get to go up, but not me. I did not see one of those fall down. It almost looked like we had a fourth one to deal with. I talked way too much. I did not drink enough water. Yay. So from here, I think I can go wherever. Possibly. It feels so unrealistic that I would keep swapping between all these planets. Now, does it say how many I have left? I'm gonna say no. Let's go back here. I don't think there's anything left. Select category. Oh, lore. Oh. I forgot you can scan them. Okay, I'll call it here. definitely finish it in the next stream. But I didn't expect to not finish it tonight either. But that's fine. That's fine. It's working though. It's fun. Someone else jump in the game? No. Maybe play this on Wednesday? We'll see. Get it finished on Wednesday. Yeah, the ship moves on its own. It just makes me fall off. See. All right. Have a good night.